Good day. I am Abram Daniel Pretorius, a BSc Computer Science student of the University of Pretoria, and I am representing Group 140 of the module JCP2013. The project took place at the SPCA of Centurion. I renovated a Wendy house by painting it with wood guard as well as replacing the dilapidated window putty. I needed a painting brush, wood guard, glass for 2 of the broken windows, new window putty, a hammer, and a flat-bladed screwdriver and gloves. The gloves was so that the wood guard would not get on my hands, and the hammer and the flat-bladed screwdriver was to remove the old putty so that I could replace it with the new, better putty. These are the before pictures, where it's easy to see that the Wendy house needed some renovation and some protection against the elements. The first day I started was on the 26th of May 2013. I started at 8 o'clock in the morning and was greeted by the security guard who in turn let me in. I started my setup and decided to do this side first. It took longer than I anticipated because I had to walk up and down the ladder to fetch some more wood guard to paint this side. After all, I ended at 4 o'clock and the side was done. The second day, I started at the 23rd of June 2013. The gap that exists between the first and the second day is because I started with exams and made an arrangement with the SPCA to come back at a later stage. I started with this side because it seemed more difficult than the other sides, and it was. That net made it extremely hard to reach the places I needed to. And the lesson that I learned is, if you paint with wood guard and you're not wearing gloves, you are going to have a bad time. That night I had to use thinners and Q-Tex remover to get the wood guard off, which is extremely sticky. The third day, the 24th of June 2013, I decided to paint the 2 smaller sides, which seemed like a less difficult task. It took me the whole day to paint these 2 sides, and I evaluated the windows to see how much work it would take to complete them. The fourth and final day, the 25th of June 2013, I started at 6 o'clock in the morning and finished the bit of painting that I had not finished on the third day. After I finished, I started to gently remove the windows so that I may replace the window putty. 2 of the windows were already broken and I replaced them as well. The longer one braids the window putty, the easier it is to use and to shape. Thus, it took me a longer time to braid the putty than anticipated. At the end of the day, I finished at 8 o'clock at night and was very proud of my work, but also very tired. The after photos. All sides are painted with wood guard and the old dilapidated putty is replaced with new, better putty. In conclusion, I had a lot of fun and learned many new skills, and I realized that I am capable of more things than my original expectation. The people involved with the SPCA are extremely friendly and gave me advice on numerous occasions. They even offered me coffee in the morning when I started to work. This experience has led me being willing to continue doing community projects in the future. Special thanks to Audrey Pinar, who made it possible for me to participate in this project.